Welcome back, everybody. It's been a long time since I've been on here, and I do apologize for that. I had quite a few holiday craft shows that I was doing, and I was preparing for those, and it just got out of hand, and it was good. It was all great, but I'm back. Brief interlude. I'm going to try to do one last emergency Christmas present that you can make if you're out of time and you only have half a day to do it. I'm going to take a bunch of these little pieces of scrap. We're going to make a real quick ornament out of them. Doesn't take long at all. You'll see that in a moment. It is pretty darn quick, and it'll be I think it'll be liked by most. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make 4 of these. I'm going to videotape just the one so that you'll see it, but I will have 4 of these made in the end. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a little stack of books as if it's sitting on a bookshelf. This is very easy to do. I'm going to just take, first of all, and I'm going to mark out where I want the book spines to be. So the different thicknesses, different widths. That way we have some different height books, all different styles on here. So we'll go ahead and we'll make this one just a little taller, and these are just completely up to you. You just put in here what you're feeling at the moment, how you want to make your books, like so. We'll do this last one on the end, a little short guy. So we have an interesting little shape right here, and then there's our books. And I'm not making these straight. I don't care. I'll be carving them out straight. So there's our books. What we'll do is, obviously, this little piece here is going to get cut out. You can do that on your jigsaw. Well, I wouldn't do it with a jigsaw. That's too small. You can do it with your scroll saw. I'm just going to use one of my carving burrs just to cut that out of there, just to make it just as quick. And then, of course, we'll go across the top here, but I'm not going to draw all those in because as I do these, they'll make themselves quite evident as we get going. And so let's get started on the carving. I've finished drawing in all the rest of these. These could change as I carve. As you know, I may find that these are too tight, too close together, and not want to do them, although I doubt it. I've done some smaller pieces, so this shouldn't be too difficult to do that right there. So, all right, here we go. I do not like the way this bit is working, so I'm going to get us a new bit in here, and we'll start with that. I think I found the right bit for this. This guy's going to do the trick a little better. There we go. We have a nice set of books sitting on a shelf, roughed out. What we'll do next is we're going to come in and we're going to follow these lines and separate our books, each one. And then we're going to round over the binding edge of each of these books so that it looks like it's, like the rounded books, just like a normal book would look. And then we'll come in and we're going to go ahead and put the pages in up here. As a matter of fact, I can probably use this to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have roughed out books like that. You could do the bottom, I guess, if you wanted to, and down the back. I typically don't, just for the simple reason of if you're going to hang this on a tree, most likely you're not going to see the back of it, nor will you see the bottom. So I'm not so concerned. Feel free to go ahead and continue down the back and on the bottom if you'd like. Feel like I'm starting to get some pretty good detail in here. Not too shabby. Got some pages in. It's still kind of rough, so I am gonna get my little flap sander thing out and I'm gonna sand it down. But first, I do want to round over these a little bit better, and I don't believe that this is doing the trick for me. So I'm going to change tools and see what I can do there. See how quick and easy this one was? Didn't take us any time at all. Maybe 20 minutes tops. And it's from a scrap piece of wood. I'm going to, I believe what I'm going to do next is go ahead and I'm going to try my hand at painting each of these just to give them a color. That's all. Typically when I do these, it's just a normal stain. I might do like, I don't know, an oak or something on here just to give it a nice rich color to it, wood color. And then I'll put a polyurethane over top. So you've got your choice there. And then we'll just put a little, one of the eye hooks in here so that we can hang it from a Christmas tree. If you think you have somebody that just may want a little teeny thing like this for on their desk, I mean, this thing's little, but it would look kind of cool sitting on somebody's desk too. So your choice. So I've gotten all 4 of these done. Like I said, this is the one that you saw me taping. These 2 have just been stained, that's all. And once this is dry, I'll go ahead and I'll put some polyurethane on those. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paint these. Get each book painted individually. I'm not looking for high detail here. All I want to do is make them look like books. I'm even going to attempt, I have a very old can of gold leaf paint, and I'm going to see if I can play around with that and put some gold leaf on some of the edges. Could be interesting or could be a complete failure, I'm not sure. I guess we're going to find out together on that one. So right now what I want to do is find a brush that I like out of my many crappy brushes. That's something I should probably invest in at some point, are some very nice brushes, but I'm not doing that at the moment. All right, so here we go. One down. All right, I'm very happy with this. Some bright, some unusual colors. I'll go with it. Now, here comes the part where I can ruin it or not. We'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this gold leaf that I had mentioned. I need a very, very, very fine brush, which I don't have. So I'm going to use a toothpick. Yeah, there's no bristles on a toothpick, but trust me, it'll do the trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these little indents that I did here with the gold leaf. So I'm just going to do a line of gold leaf, like right there. And I think that should do the trick for us. And it gives it a nice rich look. And I'm loving the gold leaf. I think it worked perfectly. Don't want to do too much, just want a hint. And there we go. There's all of our books. Now, if we want, we can go ahead and act like we've got titles on here or whatever. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to let this thing dry as it is and put the hook on it, and I'm done. Be right back. All right, there they are, guys. This is the one that you saw me carving, and I think it turned out super nice. I did go ahead and take that toothpick and put a little bit of what's supposed to be text on it. I did the same thing with this guy as well, just for the heck of it, just to see how it would look. I'm very pleased with how the painted ones turned out, and it almost makes these look way less cool, but I'm sure there's some people out there that prefer the natural look. So there you have it. Great. Okay, so this one's done. It's a last minute, just before Christmas kind of deal. And honestly, it took a total of an hour to do 4 of these. It actually took me about an hour and a half because I was filming and stopping and starting in between and moving the camera around and what have you. So since you're not filming, it shouldn't take you a whole lot more than an hour. You're just going to grab a nice piece of scrap wood, cut it down to the size you want. As you can see, these are little. I mean, that's maybe 1.5 inches, and it's maybe 3/4 deep, give or take. So you really, it's tiny chunks of wood. You can use anything you want. The softer the wood, the easier it'll be to carve, but also it won't keep the details as nice, and you could damage it quicker. But hey, use what you've got. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have happy holidays here coming up. This should be out on Christmas Eve, 2023. So enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful holiday, and thank you so much for watching, subscribing, commenting, and we will see you in the new year. Thanks again. Bye.